And yep, we're live. And I hated to do this, but because of the way that the cameras aren't, I got to put it over to here. Okay, so if you're on YouTube, you at least get a chance to see the right. Thank you there, Ed. A little bit late here, about 7 minutes late. This is it. Okay, from now on, and I tried to do it. I tried to do triple coverage. I can't do it, guys. I can't do it. The bandwidth is such that. Oh, the bandwidth is such that there it is. The bandwidth is such that I can't get all the bandwidth there. And my goodness, this is pissing me off. This is really pissing me off. This is why I like to have things squared away. There we go. I'm not doing triple broadcasts anymore. I can't do it. Can't do it because the bandwidth isn't there. I can't read everybody's writings. Okay, I want to say hello to everybody that's here. If you are on Facebook, thank you for being here. You see the channel where you need to go for the best video and audio. Please come on over. Again, when the season starts, it's going to be on YouTube. Yeah, I know. I'm going to stop doing it because again, it's a pain in the ass, Elron, and thank you. I try to do it as a convenience, but I can't do it anymore, guys. It's YouTube or nothing. It's YouTube or nothing. If you like the show, and I hope you do, if you like this show and you're on Facebook right now, go to YouTube. Because the bandwidth is such that it takes away from all the other things. And I've been saying it. Okay? I can't do it. I did it up and I'm going to stop bitching about it. I will stop bitching about it. But I will want to say everybody that is here, and I will acknowledge you. So let's see, let's go back. I saw Mike Davis was here. Thank you there. Popeye's in the house. Jason Snell. Greater Neil. Thank you. Kai. Liz. David. Good to see you there, brother. Clem Cowan. Sammy Alonso. Johnny Portnoy. Chucky Cardoza. Ace. Leslie, my lady out in Vegas. Lauren Finn. Thank you there, sir. I hope you're feeling better, sir. Jason. Good to see you. And another Jason Ramirez. Chris Lentz. I'm on YouTube now, Neil, so make sure you're over there. Mike Merkard. Werner, Dale, thanks for coming aboard. Ernie, Carmine, thank you there, sir. Barbara Bennett, Ronnie, Julio Armas. You're on Facebook. I like that. I appreciate that. But I tried to do 3 broadcasts. I couldn't get it done. It worked one time, and I can't do it anymore. I can't because I got the camera angle is wrong for what I want to do for the folks that are on Facebook. So, and I know it's an inconvenience. Everybody wants to stay on Facebook. Everybody wants to go live and do all the things there on Facebook. But Jimmy Farrell, happy birthday, by the way, sir. Let's all wish Jimmy Farrell happy birthday. It is his birthday today. This will be my last Facebook live. We're going right. We're just going to YouTube, and I'm going to turn the phone on. You know, it's bad because the guys on Facebook, at least they got a chance to listen to the music. And I had my intro and my outro, and I actually had my intro, but I didn't get a chance to do it on YouTube because I didn't have it done in time. It's a pain. So while we're doing that, and I will put on the, get rid of this. Hang on a second. I'm going to turn on the phone line. Make sure that I pull it out so I know I can see it, so that it's here. The line is open. 813-699-0834. 813-699-0834. If you're on YouTube, that's the place to be. Thank you. If you're on Facebook, thank you for joining me, but go to YouTube. It's free. And Jimmy Farrell. Jimmy Farrell, I see you. Can you hear me, sir?
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's good, because I didn't hear. I saw the number ring. I didn't actually get a chance to hear the ring, so I guess I caught it before the ring. And thank you for everybody that's coming over. Just come over to YouTube. Come to YouTube. It's right there in the title. Captain Jack Rackham on YouTube. How was your birthday, shipmate?
Well, I went to the PGA Championship with my son.
Okay.
I had a blast. We went yesterday and today. Yesterday was cool because you got to take pictures, get to take autographs, try to talk to them, to the players, and it was a really cool experience.
Now that's up at what's the name of that place? It's a very famous golf course, Bethpage, right? Yeah, Bethpage. Yeah, that's a great place to be.
I'm like 5 minutes away from there.
Nice. I didn't realize it was that close to New York.
Yeah, well, what my son wanted to do, that I wanted to walk there, but my son wanted to do it. We took a lift.
Okay.
And they take you to this big parking lot, and that's where the shuttles are.
Gotcha.
The shuttle takes you right to the park.
All right. Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, I thought I lost you. Yeah, the shuttle takes you to the park, and you get out, and you go to the entrance, and you give them your ticket, and you can see the guys teeing off, or you can see the players practice their putting. You can go any hole you want, or you can stay at the hole and they all come to you. I thank God the weather was great, because Monday and Tuesday, the weather was lousy. I was afraid I wasn't going to have any good weather, but I had great weather today and yesterday.
Yeah. Well, we're hoping you had a happy birthday. And Doc, I think that's Doc. Actually, Jimmy Beck, I got this at the Raider Image in Oakland, so I pick it up there.
Mm-hmm. I tell you, as a mail carrier, these guys, they walk faster than I do. I was watching, who was I watching? Ricky Fowler.
Yeah.
I mean, this guy can walk. I mean, I walk every day delivering mail. This guy, I can't believe how fast this guy can walk.
Well, I'm hoping they do, because I tell you,
these guys are in great shape.
Well, they better be. I mean, that's their job, is to walk it.
Yeah. I mean, the course is great. It's an excellent course.
Yeah.
I mean, it's they really kept it really nice.
Now, did you see Tiger?
I didn't have to see him. I didn't hear him. I mean, just hear the roar of the crowd. I saw him when I was on 11, and he was finishing on 10, and he started walking away from the course. I guess he was going back to the main building. I saw Koepka with him. Last time I went to the U.S. Open 2002, and it's like, it's not really, unless you're a real Tiger fan, it's really not worth following him, because you can't even get close to him.
Right.
Because there's so many damn people around. So I was just following Ricky Fowler. I followed Jordan Spieth with Dustin Johnson. it's really hard to. I mean, you can just hear the roar of the crowd if you're doing good or bad, you know. But it's just too many people to check them out because it's just a mob scene, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, it was. I wish I could go tomorrow, but I mean, the tickets ain't cheap. You know, the practice was like $37 each, and today was about $110 a piece. So I spent about. Well, my son's got to pay half for it. You know, it was like $320 for 2 days.
Wow. Well, I guess that was part of your birthday present then, right?
Well, yeah, he paid half. I paid the other half. We bought a couple of hats for souvenirs. They were like $28 a piece. Water's like $4 a piece.
Yeah.
Beer is like I bought a Stella. It was like $13.
Whoa.
If you want to buy a Budweiser, like a tall boy, it's like $15.
Uh-huh.
So, you know, it's like going to a ball game, you know?
Yeah.
You know?
Well, I mean, actually, but I mean, and that's one of the well, okay, I shouldn't say that that's one of the reasons why I don't drink, but I don't really drink a lot of alcohol, and I've saved, I want to say thousands of dollars going to sporting events, drinking, well, very little as it is. And, you know, if somebody wants to buy me a drink, you know, thank God, you know, for that. But it's like I drink Coke and juice and occasionally some alcohol. But I know I've saved thousands of dollars not drinking. And it's just because the alcohol is exorbitant. And want to say hi to Lisa and Lori. I saw y'all bounce up over there on Facebook. Come on over to YouTube, ladies. Come on over to YouTube. By the way, Lisa, would love to hear from you tonight. The number is there on the screen. Let me get back a little bit so you can see the phone number. There you go. So, but you had a good birthday. You went to Bethpage. What else is going on with you there, buddy?
Well, I just found bad news about Andor being out for the season. That's not good.
Yeah. Well, congrats on taking two or three from the Rays last weekend. Now the Rays come up to New York tomorrow, and I'm not saying that they're going to try to return the trick, but if the Rays have, and it's weird because the Rays are actually playing better away from Tampa than they are in Tampa. So yeah, if you look at their record, in fact, I can do that here. I think I had it up. Yeah, baseball. Yeah. One second here, Jimmy. Wait till it comes up. But I had it. Oh, I got to update it. This was from the 12th. So let me update this. As soon as the bouncing circle goes to where I can do it. There we go. As of today, there we go. It's updating. Yeah, May 16th. The Rays were 14-5 away from Tampa. They're only 2 games over 500 at Tampa. So they play much better on the road. And I think it's because that there's more of a crowd, you know, to see them out there. And, you know, they get more folks out there.
Did they finally fix the lights in that stadium? I mean, my God.
Yeah.
That stadium's dumb. They got to get out of that stadium.
Yeah, that's
a horrible stadium.
They've made some improvements to the stadium, and but I mean it is what it is. I mean they need a new stadium. They're actually, and it's weird, but they're actually having more people and more businesses. The area around the Trop is actually exploding in new construction. So St. Petersburg itself is actually growing up around the Tropicana. So there's talk that maybe they'll stay. They need a new stadium. I agree. It's a bandbox and it has its issues. You know, I mean, you know the thing about the lights that happens.
Plan for the stadium, correct?
I'm sorry.
They turned down the plans for the new stadium. They turned that down, right?
Well, it was a matter of the team had to put up at least half of the money of the I don't know how many millions or billions. It was probably not a billion, but the plan was for the Rays to come up with at least half of the money, and they didn't do it, and the plan to go to Ybor is out. So we'll see what happens eventually. By the way,
I wonder if the team should just pack up and move somewhere else.
Well, be aware of the somewhere else. The Rays are intent allegedly to stay here in the area, and I'd love to see them stay here because I get a chance to watch baseball. And if the Rays
they don't sell out in that stadium, it's always empty.
Well, okay, it's not always empty. Okay, Miami is much worse. Miami is much worse. Okay. And they had a 2-game set down in Miami. They had less than 5,000 for like both games, I think, on average. So Miami is much worse. Tampa actually semi-supports them. It's the fact that they get more coverage on TV. Their TV ratings are out the door.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Their TV ratings are out the door, man. It's wonderful how well the TV ratings are. By the way, if you want to knock out Jimmy Farrell on his birthday, hate to say it, you want to knock out Jimmy Farrell on his birthday, the number is there, 813-699-0834, 813-699-0834. So you went to Bethpage, and so are you gonna see a Yankee game anytime soon?
Well, I'd like to, but I hope they don't do what they did last Monday, which is a travesty. They didn't postpone the game before 7, so they waited 9, 10 o'clock at night. The fans are there; it's freezing cold out, and they say, "All right, we're going to cancel the game." After the fans were waiting for 2 hours to see if the game's going to play or not. And then the next day, it wasn't as bad as Monday. They canceled the game before. It's 7 o'clock. I was like, it wasn't even that bad. I was like, are you kidding me? The Yankees don't do stuff like that.
Well,
that is ridiculous.
Apparently they do. They do.
I'd be pissed if I was there last Monday and I'm waiting for 2 hours in the freezing cold and they say, okay, we're not going to play the game. They should have canceled beforehand, so the fans don't have to show up.
Yeah, I agree there. That's kind of poor play on that part for doing it after the fact and when people were there. Again, if you're on Facebook, head on over to YouTube. I see Josie and Oliver. Thanks for coming aboard. This is probably going to be my last Facebook broadcast of the show, guys. It really is. It's just going to be on YouTube. The bandwidth, there's issues with the bandwidth and the cameras, and I'm on my backup camera on my computer because my other camera didn't pick up. It's a pain in the ass. But we're going to be doing this again. So if you're on Facebook, please come over to YouTube because I'm going to be shutting down my show at the top of the hour. But if you want to talk sports, that's the number, 813-699-0834.
Now, did you see the Sharks and Blues game the other night?
No.
The overtime goal, what happened?
I was amazed that it went that long, but no, I didn't get a chance to see it. Talk to me about it.
Well, there was a play near the crease. Somebody from the Sharks, it was like one of those pucks going in the air. The guy does a hand pass. Hand passes in front of the crease. Everson takes the puck, shoots, scores, game's over. The referees, we're not going to review it, and they started walking off the ice. Sharks are like, what the hell's going on here? There's a hand pass here. What the hell? I told my son about it. He says, oh, they can't review a play of that. I go, what? They can't review a hand pass? I mean, it was clearly a hand pass. And the referee, they said, okay, it's a goal. Sorry, we can't review it.
And what was the reason? What was the reason why they didn't review it as a hand pass? Is that's non-reviewable?
Because it's not reviewable. I mean, this is a crucial game. 3, all the time. All bets are off. Anybody scores with it, but this game could hurt St. Louis, and they made the wrong call. It was an awful call. I mean, it's clearly a hand pass, and cost St. Louis the game.
Yeah, and they were playing in St. Louis, if I'm not mistaken, correct? Yeah. Yeah, so the worst that San Jose is going to get is a split. They might be up 3-1
Well, I don't know now. I mean, what if San Jose wins tonight? I mean, tomorrow.
Well, that's what I'm saying. The worst that can happen is that they'll have a split. The best that can happen is they can be out of there up 3-1 heading back to San Jose.
Oh, I couldn't believe it. I mean, what do you referees? I mean, I'm telling you, refs, umpires, you name it. In sports, it's horrible. I don't know what the hell are they looking at. It's right in front of you, and you still can't make the right call. I don't care if they have instant replay or not. You got to make the first call right.
Yeah.
So you don't have to go to instant replay.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. It happens in hockey. It happens in football. I don't think it happens as much as baseball. Basketball, not as much. But hockey and football, forget it. I mean, after what the Saints went through, I mean, it's mind-boggling what these refs are looking at.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. It's crazy. It really is.
Well,
it's nuts.
Because it was your birthday.
Yeah.
I let you rant and rave a little bit longer.
Where's my cake?
I tell you what.
For me?
I tell you what we'll do. When I come up to New York, now hopefully Jerry D. I'm going to be up there with Jerry D. And like I said, I'm either staying at your house or Jerry D's house.
Okay.
So we'll go out. We ain't gonna have cake. We're gonna have pie. We're gonna have pizza pie, man. We're gonna do pie, pizza pie. We'll do the best pizza pie, and now we'll go out. We're gonna eat our nose off, sure. but we'll have a big celebration, and we'll stick a candle in whatever we're eating, and we'll call it your late birthday cake. And we'll have. You need to remember this though. You have to bring the candles with you.
Okay. It's also Billy Martin's birthday today, too.
Oh, it is Billy Martin. Yeah. Okay. Well, there you go. Yeah.
And last week, is Tommy there smoking something?
Yeah, Tommy was. Tommy?
He's telling you that the Red Sox were 19 games out. Is he out of his mind?
Well,
they were 19 games out.
I said Tommy. They were never 19 games out.
He must have been smoking something.
He was literally. He was smoking something. So that's just the way that was.
I'm sure he's going to play up tonight and. Give his 2 cents by his Red Sox, but
I'm sure he is. I'm sure he is.
Yeah, the Yankees are playing well now. Yeah, I hate to have the other guys come back because I like these kids that are playing. They're playing hard, man.
That's it. Well, I tell you what we're going to do now. Obviously, like I said, I let you on for a little longer because of your birthday. I want you to call in on Sunday. Mm-hmm. And we're going to talk about, because the game should be over by then. We'll talk about the series, about the Rays and Yankees, and you can either crow or I can crow or now the Rays are still what? Are they still up a game up on them, if I'm not mistaken?
I believe so, yeah.
Okay.
I think the Yankees won today, didn't they?
Okay.
I think they won last night. Last night.
Yeah. Oh, it's a half a game. So according to this, everything's in because their next game is tomorrow, according to the standings. So yeah, they're up a half a game on the Yankees. My
Right.
Phillies have lost 3 straight games, man. Now, granted, it's the Brewers, so I don't feel so bad. But that they're getting, and they're still up on 2 on the Braves, thank God. But it's a very important series for the Rays and the Yankees. And make sure you call back on Mike Serra. Thanks for coming aboard. Make sure you come on Sunday, and we'll talk about what's going on with the Rays and the Yankees.
Sure. And one more thing.
One more thing.
It is typical that the Knicks did not win the draft lottery. I knew they weren't. Once I saw the Lakers on the top 4, I said the Lakers are going to win this draft lottery once again. And then when they got knocked out, I said, oh, maybe we have a shot. No, what happens? They get picked 3rd. I was like, that's typical Knicks right there.
Yeah, well, didn't they freeze the card?
They got picked 3rd.
I know. What I'm saying is they should have froze the card like they did when they picked Ewing. That's the reason why David Stern, he picked the frozen card. You've heard that, right?
Why can they actually show the ping pong balls?
You
know what? I think this is all fixed.
Well,
how do we know it's legit?
Allegedly,
the ping pong balls going.
Jim. Allegedly, there's lawyers in the room. That's all I can say. Allegedly,
you think when Ewing was the top pick, when the Knicks got the number 1 pick, that 85, you think that was legit?
Well, when he picked the card that was frozen.
No, when the Knicks got the first pick in the draft lottery.
Yeah, and they picked Ewing.
Right, because
because the card
they wanted Ewing to
because the card was frozen. That's why Stern picked the card.
I don't know. And let me tell you, Zion is not too thrilled to go to New Orleans.
He's not, but you know what? For the next 6 years, he's going to call New Orleans home.
Well, he thought he was going to the Knicks.
Yeah, but he didn't. Yeah. So I tell you what, real quick, as a Knicks fan, okay. Dusty, love you, Dusty. That's a great comment. Are the Knicks still going to pick up Kevin Durant? And I tell you, go after Kemba Walker, man. Don't worry about Kyrie. He sucks.
Well, I don't know now. Now the Knicks still have the number 1 pick.
Right. That's what I'm saying. They're pretty much they're going to because Morant's going to go to the second team, which who is it?
He'll probably go to the Nets, right?
Well, whoever has the number 2 pick, they were talking about getting Morant.
Memphis.
Yeah. The Memphis going to get Morant. So that leaves the Knicks with RJ?
With nothing, as usual.
Yeah, well. So we'll see.
That's the Knicks. That's the Knicks for you.
That's the Knicks. All right, Jimmy. Hey, you have a good birthday, shipmate. Always good hearing from you.
Okay, take care. Talk to you Sunday.
All right, talk to you Sunday. That's Jimmy Farrell. Line is open. I let Jimmy on for a little longer because it's his birthday. Line is open, 813-699-0834. I know it's going to piss people off. But I'm going here. I'm going to YouTube. I tried to accommodate. And I'm bandwidth. And I had to move the computers because the camera didn't pick up because it wasn't being seen. Accommodate. I up and down, Edward, up and down. I say, go to YouTube. It's free. And I say this as well. When I have my giveaways, and actually if I have a chance to, if I have it on Sunday, I will show some of the things that I'm going to be giving away. Okay. Because I got all the collection of things that's going up for the room. I have the next Friday, I have the lady coming over to give me the plans for the, putting all the things up. And, so she's coming in, she's going to show me the plans, and then we're going to start on the whole thing. I got the Vision is saying the right. Okay, I'm going to let that one go. I got the thing. Yeah, possible auction. We'll do that. But it is a big, so many different things. I got doubles and triples of some things. And I want to show you, and this isn't for sale, but I want to show you some of the things that I'm finding. Get this here. From all the things that I've been finding from, that I've had for years and years and years. And then I said, wow, I forgot I even had that. And so this I don't even know where the hell I picked this up. Where is it? Is it here? There we go. Look at that. One of these like little tiny remembrance plates of Stabler. This is some really cool stuff. I can't wait to show it. So, and it's been in a box. I've had it in the, with the foil wrap and not bubble wrap, but it's been in the thing. And it's just an example of all the little unique things that I've had for years. Oh yeah, Team NFL. Yeah, I see the thing on there, and I just can't wait to display it. So we'll probably have a whoever will be here. We'll have like an auction or things, and if you want some of the stuff that I have, if you want it, great. If you want me to sign it, great. I don't know if anybody wants to have me sign it or not, but I'm just saying I'll do whatever we have. Yar! Chris Donnet is here. Thank you there, sir. I can't wait to show folks. And I'll probably, I'll show them, I'll throw them my old Captain Jack card, my new Captain Jack card. I got this. I'll throw that to the people. I got older Captain Jack. I'll just, a collection of, I'll send it to the folks while we're there, and I'll make it so that, it'll be something that'll be good for everybody. So make sure. Yep. If everybody and anybody on, okay, Gerard, okay, and Doug, go to YouTube. Gerard, Doug Kennedy, go to YouTube. I'm cutting it off at 10 o'clock on Facebook. I'm cutting it. I'm going to make an announcement. I'm live on YouTube. And, like I said, I couldn't even get the right camera out because the one that I had was not picking up because of the bandwidth. I had to reboot my computer, things like that. Stickers for the hard hat. The only ones I have are like the ones you used to get with the purchase out of Raider Image. I got some of those. As far as collectors though, I have like some original Oakland Raiders stickers. I have some original or old, if I can find them, LA Raider things. You guys saw my LA Raiders hat. I have one Las Vegas Raiders hat. I said I wouldn't wear it until we went to Vegas. So after this season, technically, I'm gonna wear it after this season. But we'll take care of that. And yeah, but it's like, and I don't get a chance to. Well, since we're doing this, I can't because of that. I wanted to show you with the other camera. I could show you like I said, the hat rack that I had. That if you're watching on Facebook, that hat rack that's behind you. this weekend when I get a minute or two. I'm going to put all my Raider hats on there. It's a matter of I don't have a lot of time to do all these different things. But I need to get some overhead lights. That's for sure. Need to get some overhead lights. It's a little bit dark. Anyway, the line is open, 813-699-0834, 813-699-0834. We've been on, well, actually 5 minutes less on YouTube because I couldn't get it to work correctly. And I wasn't, and I was on Facebook, and I wasn't waiting on the camera to pick up. So just the way it is. If you're on Facebook, go to YouTube. If you're on Facebook, go to YouTube. It's just the way it is. Anybody else want to make a call? We're good. Got the line open. 813-699-0834. I hate the fact that you see it in the corners. The camera, like right here. Where is it? Right there. That little bit of a bleed where the camera is not correct. And it's right here too. That tiny little spot. Tiny little spot. I hate that. Just I do. Doc, talk to me, brother. What's going on with you? Doc.
Hey, how you doing today, buddy?
I'm good, brother. How you doing? And it's Jimmy Farrell's birthday, so I let him on for about 20 minutes because it was his birthday. Only because it was his birthday. So
well, happy birthday, Mr. Farrell.
Wait, Mike Sarah, I'm going to give Doc his at least 5 minutes. Mike, call back again, Mike. I apologize, but everybody gets at least 5 minutes. What you got going on there, Doc?
Well, you're talking about the NBA draft, and I'm going to tell you, I think the best pick could be number 4
for the Lakers.
I think the Lakers are going to get a steal out of the University of Virginia. I think they'll grab Hunter. And I think he is going to. I hate to say that and make all these people who are Warriors fans mad, but I think he's going to be a major pickup for the Lakers, and it'll really be beneficial to helping LeBron maybe pull another championship.
Well, but is LeBron going to be there next year?
I think he stays there because the money outside of basketball is in LA.
Yeah.
And I think he's trying to stretch his brand out in Hollywood and in other avenues. And I think that is a key for why he went to the Lakers in the first place.
Right.
Money changes a lot of people's attitudes and ideas of what they're going to do, unfortunately.
Okay. And
trust me, I don't like the Lakers.
Oh, you don't like the Lakers? You're a.
No, I'm a Celtics fan.
Oh, that's right.
That's why it makes me kind of upset that the UVA guy's going to be over in LA. Ugh.
Okay.
But, nothing I can do about that.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm telling you, I really think that LeBron was surprised that the Lakers sucked as bad as they did this year. Okay. And I know that it was because LeBron had some injuries. A couple other people had some injuries. It wasn't their best season because of the way, it caught up with them. But LeBron is showing his age, and he's showing that those nagging injuries make him mortal. And LeBron James, and you guys know I'm not a big LeBron James fan. I will give him, he's top 5 for all time, but he's not even top 10 in the players of today. Right now, he's not, and he's showing his age. And
he needs supporting cast, and I think Ball will never be that. I think that's a part of their problem is Ball. He's such a distraction. Luke Walton was a horrible coach. I was never sold on Walton as a coach. But to be honest with you, if he gets the right players around him, and there's several available, there's rumors of Kyrie Irving may go out to LA now because he's already had some supposed talks. If they get the right people around him, that is what gets you a championship. Same with what happens to the Warriors. Warriors, they got a good player, but they got a team. They got people around that play well together.
This year.
That's why the Warriors are tough.
Right. This year, and I still think that the Warriors are going to win it all. But I'm telling you, losing Durant next year is going to make them they're still going to be a great team, but are they going to be as dominant as they were the last couple of years? And I don't think they will be. And I like the Warriors. I think the Warriors and the Spurs and the Sixers, because I don't really have a lot of it, but I enjoy watching them. I hate the Celtics. You and I know that. But, the Warriors and the Spurs are my two favorite teams in basketball, with the Sixers and the Magic coming in like third and fourth. And again, I don't really care about basketball until about this time of year, because to me it's not interesting until you get down to the conference finals, because then you see, okay, well, who am I going to be entertained with in the finals, and that's when it comes out.
I really don't like the Warriors, but I respect the Warriors.
Yeah.
And the reason why I say that is they're a team-based team. They base everything on teamwork.
That's right.
And if more teams did that instead of the individuals, basketball, I think, will be even more entertaining. I guess, that's just maybe I'm spoiled because watching ACC basketball, and that's just team concept. ACC, they push team in basketball. And so when I watch pro basketball, that's why I was so upset with Kyrie this year. I didn't like the way he was calling some of his younger players out.
Yeah. Well, but see, that's Kyrie, though. I mean, you know what you get with him. He's I don't want to call him a spoiled little biatch, because that's not the words I'm looking for, but he is a prima donna. And I don't know whether he actually learned his lessons from playing with LeBron the first time, and he thought he can go to Boston and just, be the man in Boston, and he hasn't done anything for Boston. That's why I think that if the Knicks want to get a good team next year, they need to go find themselves Kemba Walker and just let Kyrie rot somewhere.
I agree. I hate to say that, but I agree. Because just like him, I'll tell you somebody else that really disappointed me last year was Leonard.
Yeah, Kawhi,
Because the way he went, and he's doing good in Toronto. I'm not saying he's not.
Yeah.
I'm not saying he's not a great player, but I am tired of the me in some of these athletes when it should be more team.
Yeah.
And that's another reason, jumping over to football.
Okay, good.
I'm
Football.
hoping that we never even – I understand due diligence and talking to Incognito. I do not want him.
Yeah. Well, we haven't signed him yet.
And I hope we don't.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you why. And I'm not saying that people don't deserve second chances.
Well, if for Incognito, it would be like a fourth or a fifth chance.
But exactly. But the thing of it is, that kind of negativity, the way he and the things that he said, will break a team apart from an inside, even if players say it's not the cause.
Yeah.
We did so much what the Raiders have to get quality people in this draft. I mean, we actually got people who are, I think, even as rookies can be leaders. Like Pharrell, like Jacobs. I mean, these are quality athletes that are not having problems and other issues. These are teammates. And I think we got rid of a lot of the bad people with the Amari Cooper with his little attitude. I didn't appreciate Crabtree sometimes the way he would have and did things.
That's the reason why I got a Crabtree jersey that's signed. It's the main reason why I didn't send it out to Dusty Dusty Johnson in Arizona to get it framed because, you know, it's a nice signed jersey, but I'm not going to spend the money to get it framed because it's a Crabtree jersey. It's nice for me to have, but I'm not spending the extra bucks to frame it. You know, to me, it's not worth it to me.
Yeah. But see, and that's why I'm liking what we're doing. And some people say, well, will AB be a problem in the locker room? And I don't think he will be.
No,
I'll tell you why.
AB has always been about, okay, yeah, AB's about himself, but AB is about results for the team.
Exactly. And he wants to show that it wasn't Big Ben that made AB. Because a lot of people are saying, well, here's this, you know, this future Hall of Fame quarterback. And I think he wants to come to open to prove that he is a quality player. He runs good routes. He works out hard. He's dedicated to the sport. And I think he really wants to show that. And I think he wants to, and that's good for us. If he wants to come and show Pittsburgh and say, hey, you messed up, I let me go, and it helps us, I'll take it.
Yeah.
I'll take it in a heartbeat. And I do think that we're going to fix the offense in a way that he gets the catches, that he's not going to be an issue. I really don't think. I think John Gruden is going to use AB to the fullest. I
agree. And while I got a second there, Doc, by the way, if you want to knock out the Doc, the number, and we have who was calling earlier? Somebody was calling. Apologies, I forgot who it was. If you want to knock out Doc,
name Mike or something.
Mike Sarah. Yeah, Mike Sarah. If you want to knock out the Doc, 813-699-0834. I'm going to answer some of these questions too. By the way, thanks for coming aboard, Ryan, Raul, Alan Bourne. Thanks again, and Nene. Everybody that's here. If you're here on Facebook, please come to YouTube. Thank you.
The last thing I want to say before I get knocked off here, I do want to say one more thing. I think it's important.
Okay.
You got this Raven Gary stuff that you're going to do on YouTube. But I tell you, just a personal request, make us some Captain Jack T-shirts for us. I'd like to get me a Captain Jack, a Rock Captain Jack T-shirt. You know, I think that would be awesome if you can think about it. And I'll pay for it. You make some T-shirts, I'll be the first one to buy one. Okay.
Well, I appreciate that. I got the design. The guy that did my design, a great guy. Was it Johnny? Just When Johnny. There you go. I want to make sure I had the name right. Just When Johnny has a nice logo for me. I want to put that reminds me. I got to send him some pictures because he's got some other things to do for me. But I will. What do you call it? I will try to get some T-shirts done, and we'll see. We'll see who wants them, and thanks for putting the word out there, Doc. I'd like to sell them, but that'd be nice. I'd like to see people walking around with Captain Jack T-shirts. That would be cool. A little bit of an ego boost. I'll admit it. A little bit of an ego boost. That'd be cool.
Well, see, you could also, if you put a little thing on the back like your YouTube page address, and then walk around with T-shirts, it's advertising your show.
That's true. And I got to do that. And like I said, if you're on Facebook, come to YouTube. Can't say it any clearer than that. You haven't been knocked out yet, Doc. What else you got for me?
I will say I do have my YouTube on my TV, and it's bigger picture than I ever can get off Facebook.
Well, there you go. Now you're knocked out.
You have a good night there, Captain.
All right, hey.
I'm getting up now.
All right, thanks again there, shipmate. Always good hearing from you. That was Doc Burdett. And Mike Sarah, thanks for calling back, shipmate. I appreciate that. I give everybody at least their 5. What's going on, brother?
Hello, Captain.
Yeah, I'm here, brother. I'm here.
Hey, Mike Sarah. How you doing, man?
I'm good. How you doing tonight?
Good, man. Sorry about that. All apologies to Doc. I didn't mean to interrupt this call earlier on at the beginning. I must have had my phone on delay or something.
But no worries.
Yeah. So anyway, I just called in. I know people don't really want to talk about hockey too much, but my Blues really took it to the chin last night. Yeah,
Jimmy Farrell. I mean, Jimmy Farrell, who is not a Blues fan, because you know he's an Islanders fan, he was ranting and raving. Did you hear him?
No, I missed that. I missed that part of it.
Oh my goodness. He was ranting and raving about the hand pass that occurred that was non-reviewable. And I thought that you could review a hand pass.
Apparently, the rule is that you can't review a hand pass if it's part of the goal. As he passes it to a player and then the player hits it in. Now, if he had taken the puck, hit it in with his glove, then that would have been reviewable. But since he passed it to another player first, it's not reviewable. That's what they said.
That's bullshit.
Yeah, it's crazy. But, here's the situation. Being a Blues fan hardcore, they should have never even got to overtime in the first place. I mean, they gave up a goal with under a minute left.
Yes.
To Logan Couture, who's been killing them,
right.
all series.
Yeah.
That's the way I feel about it. They should have never went in overtime in the first place. But, I'll live with it. They got to win tomorrow night. That's a must win. They don't. I would say the series is over. So.
Chris Sonnet is just goading you. He goes, "How about them Sharks?"
Hey, you know what? They're a good team, man. I have no problems.
Oh, they are.
No problems at all.
Yeah, they are. They're a good team.
Yeah. But just getting on with the Raider football. I know everybody's been kind of talking about their own stuff, and I know people don't want to hear about the Blues, so except for Blues fans.
Well,
but anyway, one of the things I saw. First of all, I wanted to get a plug in for YouTube, much better than Facebook. So everybody, listen to Captain. Definitely go to YouTube.
I appreciate that. The unfortunate thing is that nobody on Facebook is listening. You're on YouTube. You're on YouTube right now, and it's like pulling teeth. It's free. There's no reason why. There's no reason why.
One of my main problems with Facebook is there are people still on the Raider sites complaining about the Raiders not having 52. And I think we need to get over it as a fan base. Move on. We know the future's bright. We know we got a great player for him.
Yeah.
We got Josh Jacobs is basically our pick for him. And I think he's going to succeed. So
yeah,
no problem with that at all.
Oh no, that's a fantastic. By the way, Jared, thanks for coming in. My boy from Pittsburgh. I know he'll be calling in a minute, Jared. In a minute, we're going to make sure Mike gets at least his 5. Okay. And again, if you're on Facebook, this is my last broadcast on Facebook, probably, or at least I'm going to be where I'm not having 3 on it at one time. I'm going to screw the 3. I tried to do it. Not you're early. Whoever 214 is, wait about 2 minutes. Wait about 2 minutes. I'm giving everybody their 5. Go ahead, Mike. Somebody wants to pop you out.
Real quick, yeah, no problem. Real quick, I've seen some people talking about Sue still being out there.
Yeah.
I don't know what you think about that. I say, you know what? We need as much talent as we can get. I'd take him in a heartbeat.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know what other people feel. I don't know how you feel about it. I feel like he's a talented player, and we can always use the help.
I agree, depending upon how much he wants. I don't want to break the bank for him, but if he's on a 1 year, good for the Raiders.
He's a 1-year deal guy, for sure.
If he's on a 1 year, good for the Raiders, good for Ndamukong contract, I have no problem with that. I mean, who's gonna say we're not going to give Ndamukong a good contract? And I think that he performed well for the Rams last year. I don't believe he was. I think he was played the majority of the games. I don't recall him ever being on the out for a game or two. I might be wrong on that, but I don't recall him being out. Yeah, and Ndamukong Suh would be a great player to pick up. So yeah, I agree there.
On a 1-year contract, I think. You're not going to make a commitment to him, a long-term commitment, but 1 year, give him a chance, and who knows? But we need as much help as we can get in the entire defense. I know I addressed the offense last time we talked, but the defense definitely is improved through free agency and through the draft. But we can always use more people. I still think we need another edge rusher, but that's probably not going to happen. So
yeah, well, I think we're okay. I mean, I tell you what, I bet you 214 was Jared. And Jared, I don't know why your number it doesn't show up as you, because I have you in my phone as Jared. So if you're 214, it didn't come up as Jared. And whenever I see a number and I get the person, I always call them out. So apologies there. No, it's not number. Okay, so Jared. Okay, Jared, you can call in after 214 calls back if they did. By the way, you can knock out Mike now because he has his 5 minutes.
Yeah, I'll let you go. I just wanted to kind of get my plug in for my Blues a little bit there, and also talk a little Raider football. Obviously, that's the most important thing. So, but anyway, well, thanks for taking time out, and I'll be calling in again.
All right, thanks again, Mike. Get those people over here.
Definitely.
All right, thanks again.
All the way.
All right, thanks again, Mike. You take care, brother.
Take care. Bye.
All right, that's Mike Sarah, and like I said, I don't know why. 412. Okay, well, I thought it was 214. Did you call? Whoever called, now you can call back. If it's because if it's somebody I know, obviously I will say the name. Out on Facebook. If you're on Facebook, thank you for joining me. Who else we got? Okay, Sergio, Nene, so Dan Guerin, Mern Shepard, thank you. Johnny Branson and Andrew Dominguez, thank you for joining me. Please come to YouTube. Please come to YouTube. Here's the caller. Okay, hopefully we'll find out in a minute. Who am I talking to? 214.
Yes, sir.
Hello.
Hi, how are you doing?
I'm good. Who is this?
This is Mike. I'm on the Raider board at Tucson Raider, and I got my son Joseph with me.
Oh, okay. Well, good to hear from you, Mike. So Tucson Raider?
That's correct.
Okay. Let me get you in my phone, shipmate. How you doing?
I'm doing wonderful. How are you?
I'm good. Well, apparently you haven't showed up here yet. Maybe when I update you, I will see if I can. For some reason, you're not showing up on my phone yet. Up.
Okay.
Well, I will try. I will try to get you here on my with my notes. Go ahead and talk while I go find some pieces of paper to talk. We're right.
Absolutely. So I want to hear what you think about our upcoming season with our offensive line and what we're going to do with that left guard position. Do you think it's going to be good? Or do you think that young guy from Alabama, Lester Cotton Jr., you think he's going to be able to step in?
I tell you what, I would love to see Lester Cotton be in there. I think it's great for us that we picked him up. It's a travesty for him because he played phenomenally at, and you said it was Mike in Tucson?
Yeah.
Okay.
Tucson.
Okay, yeah. I got you, brother. Lester Cotton, to me, I tell you, I would love to have him be on the 53. I can honestly say there are going to be a lot of good players that aren't making this team, and it's amazing to me that, used to be we would take scraps from everybody else just to field a 53 that was semi good. And it's horrible to think that we have such a good roster right now of players that want to play football. By the way, if you haven't read the article that's on Raiders.com about I think there was 9 players or at least 7 players that the Raiders either drafted or picked up in free agency that had ties to the Senior Bowl because these kids want to play football. They're good football players. They have heart, drive, and desire, and they're great football players. I said Lester Cotton, undrafted. Coney from Notre Dame, undrafted. The wide receiver, I can't remember his name, that played, I think was it either Fresno State or San Jose State. I can't remember which one, but he's, good kids. And they're walking, or not walk-ons, but we got them in unrestricted. So hopefully, if Cotton shows his drive and desire, he'll make this team. But the thing is this, okay? You know it, and I know it, and everybody else in the world knows it. A lot of these guys are going to come down with a bad case of hangnail.
Yeah.
They're going to have a bad case of hangnail the last game if they want to stick around. Keelan Doss, thanks there, Dusty. Keelan Doss, appreciate it. And it's up to them if they want to be on this team, but not quite. Kind of like taking a red shirt year. Now, officially, it's not done. Officially. But you know it, I know it, and people do it. So I'm hoping that the word will go out that, hey, if you want to be on the Raiders next year and you want to come back, we're going to give you that time to maybe learn the playbook and do all the things that you need to do. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, say no more, say no more. Kind of like a Monty Python movie. You know, hopefully these guys will stick. Like I said, will Coney stick? Or will Kabinda take that spot at linebacker? I don't know. Will Cotton be there, or will Green or Good be that guard? I don't know. And maybe it's Parker, because remember, you might be able to move Parker in. We got so many players, and it's like, and I got it right here. I got your number on the back of Mike on one of these sheets. I'm putting it in my phone after the call. But there are, I mean, players upon players. I like the what do you call it? I like the depth that we have now, and that's one of the reasons why what's his nose, Richie Incognito, wasn't signed. He wasn't signed because they're looking at Green, they're looking at Good, they're looking at Cotton. Okay, we got young players that have strong desire. And Richie Incognito, I'm not super against it. I'm not super for it. I'd rather we didn't. I think that the guy really needs some help. And I don't think he's going to get that playing football. I think he's going to get that by staying on his meds and staying out of issues that will, you know, that are exacerbating his issues as a human being. And again, I'm not bagging on him. I'm not. Incognito was a great player in his prime. He was a great player 2 years ago when he was up in Buffalo. Okay. But the man has issues. So if you tell me, would I rather have Lester Cotton or Richie Incognito? It's Cotton 12 days a week.
Yep.
Now, what about Colton Miller? Is Colton Miller's knee okay? And why did they play him hurt last year if it's going to possibly ruin his career?
Well, I don't know. You know, I mean, and I didn't stay at a Holiday Inn Express last night. I stayed here. I know that there was issues with who they were playing, and they really just kind of I don't want to say that they led him to the dogs. But Miller played well when he had some protection with KO. And even though KO didn't play up to his standards last year, Miller played better when he had some help. Now, when he didn't have help, and I can't remember who the guy was that did the cut-ups, how horrible our tackles were last year between Parker and Miller, okay? Which is why they went out and they signed Trent Brown. And okay, so they're playing Trent Brown on the right side. Okay. If that's the plan, I mean, they don't call me up and say, "Hey Jack, we want you to Elder AJ, thanks for coming in." They don't call me up, you know, John. I don't have a hotline with John Gruden that says, "Hey, we want to bounce a few things off you, Jack." Hey, well, you know, here's my number. But it's a matter of they don't want to give up on him right now. And, okay, they want to give him 1 to 2 years to grow into that position. Remember, they gave Robert Gallery at least 2 years before they threw him in at guard. They figured out that he wasn't the left tackle that he needed to be. He was an okay guard, but you don't spend a number one pick on a guard, okay?
Right.
Unless your name is Conrad Dobler, okay? It's just the way it is. But I think that they're going to give Miller all the opportunity to grow into that position. They know Trent Brown can play there. Trent Brown played a hell of a left tackle for the Patriots last year. But remember, he actually came over as a right tackle from when he was playing out in San Francisco. And I can't remember what he was at Florida. I know he's a Gator, so I've seen a lot of Gator tackles. Sharp is a Gator tackle. Brown is a Gator tackle. Jawan Taylor that got drafted in the second round, he's a Gator tackle. So I've seen these guys on Saturday playing for my Gators. I can't remember if Brown was a left or a right tackle at Florida. Excuse me. Okay, shoot me. But I know he can play both sides. So it's going to come down to they're going to put the best 5 guys out there. And if they think that Colton Miller can take that spot and be the stalwart left tackle that they think he will be, great. I think he's more of a build for left tackle than he is as a right tackle. Brown is a big boy. Most of the time, you have your taller, lankier guys as your left tackle, and you have your bulldozers as your right tackles. And they say you normally you run to your right and you block to your left for the quarterback's blind side. That's not always true, especially when Stabler was back there for left-handed quarterbacks. And nowadays you got to be able to handle both tackle spots evenly. But they're going to give him the opportunity to grow into that position, and I like that. But at the end of the day, if he's sucking at left tackle, they're going to make that switch. They're going to say, okay, Colton, maybe next year, but right now we need you in at right tackle. And that's, by the way, if you're the best tackle on the team, they're going to be the 2 best tacklers are going to be out there. And I'm thinking Brown, with the amount of money they're paying him, he's going to be one of them. So the question is now, who is that extra tackle? It's probably going to be Miller, but where Miller is going to play is up to Miller. And hopefully, and if he's playing hurt right now, I don't think he's going to be playing hurt right now. Obviously, they're making sure that even in these, they're not OTAs yet. I think they're just a camp, the rookie camps or whatnot. When they come to OTAs, when it comes to all of the different things, they're going to make sure that they're not putting undue stress on that injury.
Yeah. And last thing, what do you think about Tom Cable? Is he gonna cut it?
Man, you had to ask me. And I'm an offensive lineman. I am. I'm an offensive lineman by trade. I played linebacker in junior high. I played offensive lineman in high school. I'm an offensive line coach when I was coaching the kids in Dodd schools. I'm a lineman. I'm an offensive lineman. And I am saying this right now to the camera. I don't know why Tom Cable is still on this team. I liked the signing originally, but I didn't like the scheme. I said, well, maybe he will change the scheme and, we won't be all doing that ZBS, all that. It'll be like a tweener with a little bit of power with the ZBS and yada, yada, yada. I haven't seen it yet. And Tom Cable, for the last 3 years, his lines have been top 5 for sucking. The last 2 years in Seattle and last year in Oakland. Look it up. When Tom Cable left Seattle last year, their line was pretty damn good. And we know how ours was. Okay, now, granted, some of that was due to injury with Penn. Some of that was due to having 2 rookie tackles with Miller and Parker playing more than they should have. A lot of that was due with the fact that Osemele and Jackson were playing with injuries. So, okay, I got that. But you know what? If you can't put the guys out there to put them in a successful position to show what they can do, that's on the coach. And I'm hoping and praying that they keep Cable on a short leash. And if something better comes along, man, I tell you, I'll pay $100 extra. I'll give whoever they can get $100 extra just to be our line coach, whoever it is.
Awesome. Hey, great show. Keep it up, and thanks for taking our call.
Hey, thank you there, brother. And I'll get you my phone after this. Thank you for calling. Get everybody over here because, like I said, the bandwidth of running 3 is not happening anymore. I'm gonna try to get everybody over here, but I guarantee you, when football season comes, I'm not going to be on Facebook.
Yeah,
that's a
All right,
guarantee.
I'm watching you on YouTube. Thanks again.
Hey.
I'll talk to you later.
All right, thanks
Bye.
again, there, Shipmate. You take care. And now is Tucson Mike. Yes, Tucson Mike. I love getting calls from, and I'll get you in the phone, Mike. Wide is open. We've been on for, well, on YouTube, we've been on for an hour 10. On Facebook, we've been on for an hour 15. We had that 5-minute glitch. Any thoughts on offensive left guard? I like I said, Frank, I think, I don't know. I think it's up to where Gabe is more comfortable playing. Remember, Gabe was our left guard before Assembly came over, and he moved over to right because Assembly, he gave up that spot because KO that's where his spot was, and he deferred. He still got paid. Really good contract. But I think it's going to be up to where Gabe feels comfortable, and if we can plug and play with whoever our other guard is, okay? Because we know Gabe can play the left guard. We know Gabe can play the right guard. If Gabe has assimilated the last couple of years to being and the mindset of being a right guard, then he'll stay there. But if we think that he's better suited to play left guard, and we have a friggin' bruiser come in via Cotton or Green or Good or maybe, Devy. I don't think Devy's going to be I think Devy is our, jack of all, and we're going to keep him for what we need him, at guard or center, God forbid. But he's a great guy to have, Devy, Jordan Devy, that we picked up from the Chiefs. So he's our ace in the hole. But we'll see. I mean, I'm interested to see. I wasn't paying attention at training camp, other than I know that Miller was playing left tackle and Trent Brown was playing right tackle. I didn't really pay attention when they came out in the sets who was playing right guard, who was playing left guard. I didn't read about it, and I haven't seen all the video. I'll be very honest. I don't have the time. No, Ian Silverman is not on the team, Mike. We got rid of him last year. And welcome back, Shipmate. Ooh. Got a bad case of stuffy nose. Is Devy kind of our new? Yep, that's it. Raider Nation says it best. Devy is the jack of all. He's the better Feliciano. He is a better Feliciano. And the best thing about Devy is he's an addition to our team. And we took him away from the Chiefs. That's a win-win for us. Jeremy Parnell, 6'6", 326, right tackle from the Jags. I don't know. If I'm not mistaken, there, Neil, I think he's an injury waiting to happen. I remember that name being in Florida. I know I've heard that name, Parnell. There's a reason why. There's a reason why Parnell is still out there. There's a reason why Ndamukong Suh is still out there. Is it the money? Is it the physical? Ziggy Ansah was out there because also the fact that they were waiting for that period. Now they can sign players, and it doesn't count against the teams as an addition. It's the way that the NFL contracts are written, that after a certain date, that anybody you take on your team is not a quote-unquote an asset that you've acquired that's best for you. So now we've gotten past that point that these guys are not going to count against us if we stay on the team and we're looking for, pluses and minuses for the picks. What do you call it? The compensation picks. So we'll see. Check up on that, Neil, if you got the time. And Sean, if Miller can't warn, then isn't that a bad first-round pick? maybe Sean, but I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt. By the way, if you're on Facebook, please come over. Please come over to YouTube. Do I want Sue? Yeah, Mike, you're coming in a little late, but yeah, we talked about at the right price. Sue would be a good addition. Oh, Mern, thanks for coming over. About scouting department. Oh, I tell you what, the additions, because I've been reading about it. We picked up, was it Dewan? I know the guy's name is Dewan. He's from the Patriots, okay? Richie. Yeah, I get it, Frank. There's a reason why he's out there. And again, no disrespect to Richie Incognito, but he needs to work on himself. It's Dewan something. Is it Jones? It's Dewan. And we got him from the Patriot staff. We picked up 2 guys from the Cowboys, and I think there was another scout we got from the Eagles. I know there's at least two Cowboys and the guy we got from the Pats. Why? Because Gruden knows them from his work with ESPN. Mayock knows them from his work with ESPN. When they became available and you get that rapport with people, they're now available. They're on our team. And I enjoy all of the people that they are bringing in. All the people that they're bringing in, man, I'm 100% behind. Okay, we got rid of Joey Clinkscales because we had really nothing to show for it. And you know, obviously, Raleigh McKenzie wasn't going to stay. That was obvious. Okay, Raleigh McKenzie was gone when they fired Reggie last year. You knew that was coming. And there's a couple other people. But the people that we've acquired, I really like the pedigree and what they've done. So remember Dallas, man. Dallas drafted all those big, wonderful offensive linemen. I think that that'll work out. Okay, offensive line, big, 6'4", 333, about big maulers around. Okay, good. Well, if we got the guys for a power blocking scheme, then let's go into a friggin' power blocking scheme. Josh Jacobs, pound the rock. I agree, brother. I agree. If you got guys that are big and strong and are maulers, we'll block everything in front of them. Will block their own mother. If you told them to block your own mother, use the scheme. See what we picked up. Again, thank you for joining me. Oh, Mandy Smith, thank you for coming over. Michelle Bell, if I didn't get a chance to say it before. Raider Dawn, thank you coming over. Cisco and Christine Prado and Lorenzo, thank you. If you are here on Facebook, if you're watching on Facebook, please come to YouTube. Better audio, better video quality. Less of a hiccup. And this will probably be, I'm definitely not running 3 screens anymore. And Mandy, if you could, please go to the YouTube page and take the link that's on you. Anyway, anybody that's here on YouTube, take the link where it says share. I can't do it now because I'm doing a live show. Take the link that says share and take that link and share it up. Share the YouTube link. Share the YouTube link, and I would appreciate it. I appreciate everybody being here. I really do. I appreciate everybody being here. And it's great. The line is open. I know you guys don't want to hear me talk all night, but we'll do that. We've been on for 1:20. We're definitely going to be on till at least 11, unless I don't have any phone calls. But I'll answer your questions. Thank you there, Ed. I appreciate it. We were talking about, and I know Doc was saying this. If you're interested in getting a Captain Jack shirt, not that I have any available right now, but if I come out with a Captain Jack shirt, yeah, that'd be cool. I got my own Captain Jack shirt that the guy that did my that did the artwork for my jacket. I said, hey, I want a shirt that has me on it, so I can wear that as like my walk into the not the stadium, but walk in on a Friday night. with my vest. I got one of those. So, it's pretty cool. I already got the logo with Just When Johnny gave me that logo. Great logo. I'm probably going to need a caricature and of me, like me in a cartoonish type thing, kind of like this. And by the way, if you like pins, go to the I got pins. Not that I got pins. I should say they're not. I have pins for sale, but the League of Bandits do have the pins for a couple folks. I like that. Where is it? Can I get it there? Where it actually? There you go. Does the pin make me look fat? Does the pin make me look fat? There you go. That's cool. That's cool. Go to the League of Bandits if you like the pin. Go to League of Bandits on Instagram, and they have pins for sale. I ain't making money off it because it's not my pin. So, but I think it's cool. I bought a couple. Line is open 813-699-0834. While I got a couple seconds as well, there was another death. Actually, there was two deaths. Gunther Cunningham lost his life the other day. Gunther was our defensive coordinator for years. I know that a lot of people remember Gunther as the defensive coordinator for the Chiefs. Gunther was pissed off at the Raiders, probably because of the way that they kind of hung Gunther out to dry. So I don't know how his feelings were to the Raiders, to the organization, if it was to Al Davis. I don't know this, but I know that there was times where Gunther was not very happy with the Raider organization, and I understand why. But the man passed. So again, my deepest condolences to Gunther's family. So please say keep kind words for Gunther. Remember, we've lost Bob Zeman. We lost Dan Connors. We've lost Gunther Cunningham. We've lost a lot of people within the Raider organization. And so keep kind thoughts for them. Also locally, and Steve Dumig, who is a stalwart here in the Tampa Bay market for the on air on radio. Steve Dumig passed. It was either yesterday or today. We got the word today. And Steve Dumig was he was abrasive. I'll say that. He was abrasive. And he was all about, being if you were here in Tampa, you had 3 years to flip your allegiance, okay? And he was adamant about that. If you were here and you moved to Tampa, and that goes for people in the military too. If you were here longer than 3 years, you were supposed to be a Bucks fan, a Lightning fan, a Rays fan, and the hell with your allegiance to what you had. I didn't like that about him, but I understood. That's who he was, and he was all about the Tampa area. But here's where I have my thoughts. Is the fact is, I support the Rays. I go to a lot of their games, as you people know. I support the Rays. I go to a Lightning game or two, okay? Now, granted, I'm going to at least one game each year when the Flyers are in town. I'm wearing my Flyers gear. But I go to a couple other Lightning games, and I wear my Lightning gear, okay? It's not that I'm a wishy-washy fan, but as long as they're not playing my team, and I know that I had a discussion with this on Facebook, is that I'm a Phillies fan. And the only team that I'm going to support that if I'm going to the park to watch the Rays play, when the Phillies are in town, I wore my Phillies jersey all 3 games. So that's the way it is. But, I support the Rays. I won't go to a Bucks game. Can't do it. Can't do it. It's because I'm too much of a Raiders fan, but because I'm on the road. I'm either at a Raiders game or I'm watching the Raiders play. I'm not going to go support the Buccaneers. That's just the way it is. You guys know I'm not going to go to a Bucs game. My goodness. But tell you what, that's enough of that. But again, rest in peace to Steve Dubing, who was a great, great personality here for the Tampa area. Abrasive, yes, but a very, very good broadcaster. Very good broadcaster. I'm going to try to keep up on where if I missed anything, I'm back Facebook. I'm caught up. Raider Neil. Okay, Raider Nation Network's talking to Raider Neil. Big offensive line, but yeah, I agree. Running game. I tell you what, between Jacobs and if he makes the team, and I hope he will, Chris Ward III. Obviously, with Doug Martin there, okay. Richard is the little squeaky guy that gets out of the backfield, goes out for the passes. So. I got you. But here's the thing. Whenever I was there, and I've been at 2 Bucs games, and we took over the stadium at the end. The last 2 times the Raiders were there, we won. And it was wonderful to go up to the Buccaneer ship at the end and take it over. And I actually know the crew that runs the Buck ship because they work at United States Special Ops Command, who I've worked with. Really good guys. I was not the person that they wanted to see at the end of the Raiders games the last 2 times we were there. The time that was 2016 when we went in overtime with the pass by Carr to number 10 and in overtime, and we won. And then the time before that, what was John Gruden's last game as the Buccaneers coach, when we knocked the Bucs out of the playoffs. And Jamarcus was there. One of the few games that Jamarcus played well. Seth Roberts, there you go. Thank you there. I always forget his name. I know the number. I always forget his name. But the last 2 times I was in Tampa, I left happy as a Raiders fan. And yeah, the pirate ship is cool. But I always get on the Bucs for being the fake pirates, because the Raiders are obviously the original pirates from 1960. So it would be nice to have a pirate ship, but then we would be copying them. And I don't want to ever give the Buccaneers any ammunition that we are copying them. Because remember, when they changed their logo to cross swords. Look at it, guys. Cross swords. We've had that logo since 1960. Cross swords. Since 1960. That's why we are the real pirates, and they're the fake pirates. So in that respect, it would be cool to have a pirate ship, but I don't want to give them ammunition that we're taking anything from them. Zoli, thanks for coming aboard. Radley as well. If you are here on Facebook, please go. Let me say it one more time. Please go to YouTube. Go to the YouTube site. Sign up. Hopefully we'll get some more people to sign up because I'm not going to be on Facebook during the season. Going to be doing one show live. It's going to be on YouTube. Construction company building a stay in Vegas that more than one person has seen Al Davison, the site? Al Davis, no, it would be Mark, but the ghost of Al Davis, maybe. Wow. That would be cool. The ghost of Al Davis on the site. I can believe it. If anybody is going to walk around the new stadium, I can see the spirit, the specter of the patriarch, Mr. Al Davis, around the Raiders site. I believe that. I believe in stuff like that. I know that Al Davis wanted to be in Vegas. Al Davis wanted to be in Vegas. In fact, I have it on good authority, and I won't say who the source is, but I have it on really good authority from a source that I trust, that he was talking about that well before he died. You know, that's cool. Al Davis being rolling around the stadium. That'd be great. Al Davis is lily white tracksuit. Yeah, and you know what? I'm actually trying to find. I got these are my. I had to redo my prescription, and these are my old frames. I actually have two of my old frames, and I got the new prescription on my old frames. They're Oakley's. I gotta get some things in the back. I am trying to find, and it's going to be really difficult, but I'm going to try to find the frames that Al Davis wore all those years. I think they're Varnays, and they're hard as hell to find, but I'm going to go out of my way to try to get the same glasses, frame-wise, that the patriarch, Mr. Al Davis, used to wear. But enough of that. Hell, I've been rambling on for a bit. Line is open, 813-699-0834, 813-699-0834. Oh, that's why, because Facebook, that's another reason why. They don't have the number showing up on Facebook to the fullest. 813-699-0834. We got a good 20 minutes at least another 20 minutes that we could go on. Stuffy. There we go. Ed Winchell, how you doing, shipmate? Good to hear from you.
Hello.
Hey, what's going on, brother?
Not a lot, Captain. How you doing?
I'm good.
Yeah, that's a true revelation, if you will, that they've seen the man in the white suit strolling the grounds at Vegas Stadium.
I can believe that. I can believe that.
You know?
Yeah. I definitely can.
Funny. So you mentioned you knew a guy in Arizona that frames jerseys?
Yes, Dusty Johnson. Go to the go find him up on Facebook. Dusty Johnson is the guy. I send my jerseys out to him. When you see my room, not all of the ones that I have done are from him, because I have a Plunkett and a car that I won one I won in a raffle, and the other one I won in a Raz. They weren't done by Dusty, but the other jerseys that I have they're right over there. I can't wait to show everybody, but I got to wait until the room gets done. When you see the jersey, he does a fantastic job. Fantastic job. Dusty Johnson in Arizona.
Is he reasonable?
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
500.
I'm sorry. How much?
400 or 500.
Less.
That's what they usually cost.
Less.
Really? Good.
Yeah. Less.
I should keep my mouth shut.
Exactly. Get with Dusty and have Dusty quote you a price. Okay. I know what I pay for them. Maybe I'm getting a discount. I don't know. That's why I can't. Right. I'm not going to quote the price, but I get them for not quite that. That's all I can say.
I'll look into that.
Yeah. I mean, I do. Well, another thing is I do bulk, so that's possibly why I get it, because I've done 6 jerseys with. Oh, actually, no, I take it back. I've done 10 jerseys with them because I've sent out. I've sent out the 6 that I have. I just sent him another 4, so I've done 10 jerseys with him. And like I said, I got a Jim Otto that is from the original Jim Otto with a 50. The only reason why I didn't get it done was because love Mr. Otto. He signed it on the front, And
All the fronts.
yeah, and I was like, and I didn't realize he did it. I didn't realize he did it because I gave the jersey away to somebody to have him sign it. And he said, Jim Otto, number 50, because it's an original Jim Otto.
Right.
Right. And he signed it on the front, not on the back where you can see his name. And that's probably the only reason why I didn't get it framed was because of that. And then, of course, I was talking about the Michael Crabtree. I'm not paying a bunch of money to get a Michael Crabtree done. I'm not doing it.
No, I wouldn't either.
No. I mean, it's nice to have.
Retire as a Niner anyways.
Probably. I mean, and I got it for a good price. Again, I got it from Dusty. I can't remember what I paid for it, but I got it for a song. And this was I got it last year after he left to go play for the Ravens. So yeah, I picked it up at a song, and it's a nice jersey, but I'm not paying a bunch of money to have it framed. I'm not doing it.
Do you know if you're going to be auctioning any of your jerseys off or not?
Oh, the ones that I got framed? Hell no.
No. Framed or unframed?
Well, any of the jerseys that I have
You're
auctioned,
going to keep. Yeah.
the ones that are framed, I'm keeping.
Yeah, right.
Right. The ones that I have, I got some jerseys in bags. I'll let you say that I got some jerseys in bags, okay? And
Right.
they're extra. And will they be available for prizes? Probably.
Cool.
But we'll see. We'll see. I got things to give away. And that's why I said, if you're on YouTube, you got to be a member of my YouTube to get prizes, okay? That's why I tell people on Facebook, come to YouTube. So hopefully they'll do that.
Is there a reason why people won't go from Facebook to YouTube?
I don't know
Am I
why.
missing something?
I don't know why. I don't know
either.
why.
It's not like you're paying for one and you're not the other.
Yeah, and it's free. I think that it's because people are used to the Facebook that they won't get off of Facebook. That's the main reason.
Mm-hmm.
It's the main
It's
reason.
so much better. I mean, they should at least give it a try and see the improvements that YouTube gives you.
Yeah, and normally, and you're seeing my regular camera, and you saw the one that I normally have because it wasn't picking up because of bandwidth. There was an issue there. That's the only reason why and again, I could have waited and rebooted and did, but you know what? I get so frustrated. I said, F it. I'm just going live with the way it was, and we're doing it like this. I don't like to have people wait on me. I hate that. So that's why I said we're just using the camera out of the computer. If you look on Facebook, my God, you're getting a profile shot because it's not the way that I wanted the camera to be set up. Because again, I just had to move the camera because the original camera, you had a bit of my computer was sticking out, and I want to give people at least the best opportunity for a picture. So again, I ain't dealing with it anymore. Okay, for sure. I mean, I'm only going to be running it on one site. I'm running it on Facebook. Will be on the main page, the Captain Jack Rackham page, because I have more people come over there. But during the season, it's not happening. It's not happening.
Yeah, I agree. So, you got any Raider rumors that you heard about at all?
Well, other than the Ndamukong Suh rumor, which I heard about today from one of my buddies at work, that one kind of, I don't want to say it took me by surprise. I was, as I said, there's a reason why these people are still out there and not signed. It's because of A, they're probably asking for too much money. B, maybe they have an injury issue that they're dealing with. Okay. Or there's, with Ndamukong Suh, there can be a million things why Ndamukong Suh has not been signed. I don't know why, but again, would I take Ndamukong Suh on my team? Sure. But I tell you what, with Ndamukong Suh and Montez Burfict, these guys are going to get called at least once or twice a game for a personal foul. You know it. Because of their reputation, and they're on the Raiders. You put those two things together, you're going to get a personal foul called on him, and probably for something that would be as clean as a baby prior to a dirty diaper. Just a regular, clean hit, and they're going to get, because of their reputation, they're going to get a personal foul on them. It's guaranteed. It's guaranteed.
Did Sue play for the Rams last year?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
And, you know, when he played for the Rams, you remember he had Donald on the other side of him. So it kind of took off some of the, I want to say some of the flames that was on him, because he was playing with Aaron Donald. He was playing with Brockers. He was playing with a bunch of different people that kind of it took a lot of the pressure off of him. He wasn't the stalwart defender. Okay. In Oakland, he would be a very good tutor to Mo Hurst. And somebody asked me, I think it was on the last show, who I think the defensive MVP is on the team this year. I think it's Mo Hurst, but we'll see. But I think that Mo Hurst, alongside Ndamukong Suh, as long as he learns all of the little things about how to play the game, will be really, really good for him.
Would be, yeah. It would be priceless to pick his head for a while.
Yeah, yeah. And
he was great at Detroit, wasn't he?
Yeah, but again, remember, that's where he got his reputation. A couple different times where he stomped on literally stomped on the opposition. He did that once in Miami as well. So he's got the rep, and you don't lose the rep. I mean, if I say to you, Edward, who was the dirtiest player in football in the 1970s, who would you say? And it's not a Raider. It's not a Raider.
What is that question again?
Who was the dirtiest player by reputation in the National Football League in the 1970s?
Tuzak?
No. Yeah, I said it wasn't a Raider.
Alzado?
No.
Who?
It wasn't a Raider.
It wasn't a Raider.
Wasn't a Raider.
So it's got to be somebody from the Steelers.
No.
How about Lambert?
No. It was Conrad Dobler. Why? Because he had the reputation as being the dirtiest player in the NFL because of the way he played and the way that he would go about, and the players themselves said that Conrad Dobler was the dirtiest player in the league by reputation. Okay? But Tuzak was on
the Cardinals.
He was with the Cardinals, and he always
That's right. I remember him. Yeah.
Right. And he had the reputation as being the dirtiest player, and it was because he was. He would what do you call it, do a peel block on his mom if it called for it into play, okay? Because that's the way he was. And that's what I'm saying. By reputation, Ndamukong Suh is a dirty player. By reputation, Vontaze Burfict is a dirty player. So what we have to deal with is that these people by reputation are going to play, they're going to play that way. And because they have the rep, even if there's something that's kind of like on the borderline, they're going to throw that flag because of the reputation. It's just the way it is.
This guy was dirtier than Hollywood Henderson on the Cowboys.
Oh, yeah. You know, Connor, look him up, man. Look him up.
I will, for sure.
Yeah.
I believe you.
Yeah.
I mean, there's so many. During the 70s, that's when you saw real football.
That's right. That's right.
Now it's like, hey, you can play, take a rib bow off your back pocket, or what is that called? When you play football and you pull a tie off of the pants or something. Flag.
Yeah, flag football. Yeah, yeah. You guys are thinking about Mel Blount. They said that the people from the Steelers. Yeah, Mel Blount was intimidating. He was intimidating. And what was he? Yeah. Was he dirty? Probably. When you look at Mel Blount, George Atkinson, Jack Tatum, these guys were ferocious. They were ferocious, but dirty. Okay.
Yeah.
there's a fine line there. Conrad Dober was
sure.
dirty, for sure. Conrad Dober was dirty.
Were you watching that Monday Night Football game when Theismann had his leg broken?
Yes, I were. In fact, Theismann, when his leg was broken, it was Lawrence Taylor himself that immediately screamed over to the Redskins sideline
To get a doctor or a cart. Yeah.
Exactly. That's
I
how.
heard people tell me they've heard it from the seat.
Yeah. It was. It was an audible crack. It was an
Yeah, right.
audible crack. And when you can hear it, you know that you're gone. And that's the injury. And it's a shame that it's the same. It's the quarterback of the Redskins with an audible career ending, I should say.
Ending. Yeah.
Ending.
Career ending.
And what happened with Alex Smith? Quarterback, Redskins, career ending. He ain't coming back and playing. He's not doing it.
No, he's not. No. I sure miss the 70s way of playing football and the 60s.
Well, yeah.
Unlike any, I wish the people these days can sit down and just look at tapes on games back then with the Giants and, like you said, the steel curtain and the Rams and their Deacon Jones line with
Yeah.
Rosa.
You know what stopped, or you've heard about how Bob Brown, when he went over and was a Raider,
Right.
You know how Bob Brown stopped Deacon Jones from the head slap when he played for the Rams?
No, I don't.
Bob Brown, when he was playing for tackle for the Rams, would go up against Deacon Jones, and Deacon Jones was the pioneer of the head slap. As soon as he go up, bam, hit you. Again on the side. So Jones said to him, he goes, "Stop doing that. You ain't doing that to me." And of course, Deacon probably just laughed, like, "Who is this guy?" Right? Well, Bob Brown, by his right, okay, was obviously a great foot. He's in the Hall of Fame, obviously. But Bob Brown, remember the old helmets that had the buttons? That they were part. Well, here I can demonstrate. The older helmets that they had used to have a portion of like these rivets that you see. There used to be rivets that would be here on the sides of the helmet. Okay.
Right.
Bob Brown took, I guess, I don't know how he did it, but he sharpened them. He sharpened the rivets so that when Deacon Jones did that head slap against Bob Brown, he actually impaled Deacon right in the middle of his hand. So he was impaled on that rivet. And I tell you what, Deacon Jones never head slapped Bob Brown again.
No, I guess not.
Because he learned. And so you want to do that crap with me? Guess what? We're going to make sure that you don't do it anymore.
That's right.
That's right. Hey, I want to say congratulations. I can't stand it, but as I stated, the Bruins are the winners in the East. I know Jimmy Farrell made sure on that. So thanks for the words there. I'm not watching. I'm actually doing the show. By the way, again, if you're on Facebook, come over to YouTube. We're gonna be on for another 5 minutes, and I'm gonna call it a show.
You've only had a year to come over. Now you got 5 minutes.
Yeah. I'm gonna do the show. I'm gonna end the show at 11 o'clock. Give me your best out the door, Ed.
Out the door is exciting times. I believe are going to happen for the Raiders. As long as when you got Antonio Brown getting busted for driving 100 miles an hour on the freeway, things are going to be moving.
Yeah, and no pun intended, right?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, no pun intended. Well, hey, looking forward to seeing you again. If you're interested in the big opening day or opening weekend party in Vegas, be sure to get with Ed Winchell, because Ed Winchell is going to put everything together so that there will be a party in Vegas for the opening week. Or I'm sure I can almost guarantee you that week 1 of the 2020 season, the Raiders are playing at home. I can almost guarantee it. But whatever the first game in Vegas will be, go see Ed, and he'll be up on the plan. So make sure you get out there. Ed, you get a chance to talk with your lady yet?
No, I haven't. I called and she's been flying today. So
I
told me when Friday, tomorrow. She's off on Friday and Saturday.
Okay, well,
So I'll be able to get in touch with her tomorrow or Friday.
Okay,
Saturday.
we'll keep our conversation to ourselves, but I wanted to know. Hey, I'm gonna let somebody. Hopefully, if you got the time, you got about 3 minutes to call. But good talking to you, brother.
As always, brother. God bless.
God bless. Thanks again. That's Ed Winch. Always good hearing from him. Again, I appreciate everybody that's here. I see from Beto, thanks for Ron McClendon. Thank you for coming over. And again, if you're on Facebook, Lance, I see Rance and Raider Devillion. If you're on Facebook, I don't know how many times I have to say it, but we had an issue with the bandwidth. I tried to do it with the 3 cameras, and they were screwed up, and I couldn't even get the things to work because of bandwidth. I'm not doing it anymore. You have until, I don't know. But if you like the show, and I appreciate you watching the show, if you like the show, please come to YouTube, because that's where the show is best. That's where the sound is best. It's what the audio is best. And I could read your comments easier on YouTube. That's why I like it. And there's a lot of other things that are better on YouTube. But again, it's 10:58. So we're about ready to do what I didn't get a chance to do this before, but we're going to do this correctly, because when I opened the show, I actually opened the show, but I didn't have the right thing queued up. But we'll take care of that. But right now, see if we can. There's an issue. Oh man, is this screwed up too? Is it bandwidth? I guess there might be bandwidth issue. Well, let's see if we can take care of things. We'll do what we can do. A couple of months ago, he's got severe memory. Got a bunch of kids, can't remember their names. Oh, really? Well, I'll see if I can make this right. Gonna see if I can at least go with the way I wish to leave the show, because we're gonna do the way I want to have different things. There we go. Hopefully we got this squared away. We'll find out in a minute. But other than that, it's been fun. And I appreciate everybody being here. So there we go. So if you enjoyed the show, thanks for coming in. I enjoy it, and I get a chance to hang out with everybody. Remember that we do the shows on Thursday nights, and if you got a chance to, be sure to tell people this is the place to be. It's on YouTube. There you go. Even some Captain Jack for you on the way out. thank you for being here. And we'll see you on Sunday. And Sunday, we obviously will have the weekend to talk about sports-wise. And, we'll find out if maybe that the Bruins know who the hell they're playing. They might know who they're playing, but we'll see. But until then, it's always a pleasure. Thank you for joining me. I'm Captain Jack. And we'll see you for sure on Sunday. Thank you for being here on YouTube. And again, if you're over on Facebook, thank you for being there. But come over to YouTube. It's only going to be for so long. We'll see you.